angels making me feel like it's a handicap. Making me feel like it's a handicap to use my hands. Guys. And I just heard the song all my life. I pray for someone like you. I thank God that I finally found you in all my life. I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. As I pray that you love me too. In all my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. So that's the song that's coming in, child. Let's see what's on. So what I see here, Spirit said, I want you to start with the, what's this one is? Shadow work. I want you to start with the shadow work. And then we gonna working my way back to you, babe. With a burning up inside. Can't let you get away. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So I guess I'm gonna have musical Tourette's to get this out. They want me to raise my vibration, okay? Because oh my gosh, y'all don't even know. So let's see. So let me see. Let me see what you want me to know. So right here, what did it say right here? And I just heard, baby, I apologize for all the things that I've done. And I know I've been a fool for far too long. Baby, you're there. Don't run away. Come back to Papa. Please, baby, won't you stay? If you really love me, why are you leaving me? Yeah. I can't see. Thinking about your crazy thing. I don't know if this is a twin flame because it's coming in at 11. It's coming in at 11. All right, so here's the message. Oh, let me not forget to say, praise be to the Most High. To God be the truth. Okay, so what is this talking about right here? Three of Swords in reverse. You are releasing past heartbreak. Because love is in control. Love is in control. So you are releasing past heartbreak, Divine Feminine. And you're stepping into a position of forgiving and moving out of a period of intense grief. Okay? That's what the Three of Swords here coming up in the reverse. All right? This is piggybacking off of, let's see. This is piggybacking off of, what do I keep doing it? Don't let nobody steal your PhD in love. Okay? So, hold on. Got a burp. Excuse me. Actually, can we get this out of here? Can you give me my juice? Because your juice keeps my lips loose. Ooh, that sounds funny. Because your juice keeps my lips loose, juicy fruit. Juicy. Somebody want to have sex. It never fails. Anyway, we also have the 10 of Pentacles. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Good, I didn't wrote it wrong. I didn't wrote the 10 of Pentacles. That's not this then. That's that. Hold on, Sway. What's this right here, Spirit? Okay, wait. Spirit said that's because you're going too fast. That's because you're going too fast. Fast. You need to get on track. Anyway, this is said, but I'm gonna say it again in a minute. So this message is talking about a profound bond is coming into your life to help you drop your defense mechanisms. Okay? That's piggybacking. This is picks. This psychic intuitive counseling session is piggybacking off a part. Y'all notice why I put my shit in parts. 6, okay? In here, 4 wands. This is what came out. Pre-shuffle, behind the scenes, came out. 4 wands before this. Follow the sequence. 4 wands upright, a milestone of harmony, homecoming, stable foundations, and a joyful celebration. Okay? That's what's coming in, divine feminine. You know that's true because you got your 6 of swords right after that in the upright. A necessary transition. You're moving away from turbulent waters. This turbulent water was this controlling mechanism. You had a noose on your neck, and these men kept kicking the chair from up under you, strangling you time after time after time. And as Cyndi Lauper said, you drove all night to get back to you, because it was always about you, divine feminine, coming to a union. You reunited, and now you can feel so good. This is what the 6 of swords is saying, beloved. You're getting back into a state of harmony. And you notice right here with this overcoming sorrow, mending your heart, healing and recovery, because you now realize love is a dangerous game. There's winners and losers. There's pleasure and pain. Millie Jackson said that, and you know it's not about control. Only Janet Jackson know about the control that she sings in her songs, and this with these men, all that kept you was Toni Braxton, another sad love song. Okay? That's all it did, showing up. So now let's keep going. Here's the Chariot right after that. You focus now. You're determined. You're moving away from what? Turbulent waters. And you're going into a calm, serene state of what? Consciousness. You are now aware that you did play a part in these karmic cycles. These were lessons in love, and that love was love of self, and higher self too. So you had the masculine side of your brain, you had the feminine side of your brain, but you had to bring that into her holistic unity, unity, the unity. You had to bring that into unity with higher self, directly connected to source. That's represented here with the Chariot. You're focused, you're determined, and you have the willpower, and you got the victory like E. What's her name? Yolanda Adams said, I got victory. You got the victory, baby. And you're taking total control. That's what I'm going to be. You taking total control. You got a new attitude. Like Miss LaBelle said, you got a new attitude. And you're not playing no kind of games. Okay? So now this was supposed to say the 9 of Wands. We're going to fix it. Hold on. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, so what it's telling you about your current situation? You are actively steering your life toward peace and stability. Just what I said. This is the consummation of the marriage with self. You are actively steering your life toward peace and stability. The painful or heavy cycles mentioned in your previous cards are officially behind you. But we have entered into this weird cycle of Pluto in Aquarius retrograde. Okay? And this is that transformational power. One's death will lead automatically to a rebirth. Okay? And it's going to feel like you kind of catapulted to a new beginning. So the resistance that you feel is those that know they're being energetically, the cords are being cut and they're being left in limbo. Okay? Tina Marie said, out on a limb. Go listen to that song. That's how they feel. You are not just drifting into a better situation. You are driving yourself with this Chariot. Yes. You the one in control. Okay? Yeah, that's what you left. This controlling, I want to say demonic, but I don't use that word. You guys know that. This controlling, suffocating. I like that situation. You're moving past that. You're moving past that, and the chariot is indicating this, that you are the one that's driving. Okay, you are driving your inner Merkaba, your solar plexus is lit, and you're driving. You're in the driver's seat. They keep on talking about Jesus take the wheel. Well, Jesus said, I gotta sleep some goddamn time. You gotta drive. Okay? So it says, claim your victory. Trust that your current momentum is leading straight to a stable, happy milestone. Okay? Uh-huh. Now we got the Three of Pentacles. This right here is about all pentacles. Let me show you what he gave us. It gave you the 3. It gave you a queen. And it gave you the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, as I said to you, class, before, the 7 of Pentacles, always look at that as a spiritual millionaire card. Your goal is for spiritual abundance. You want your spiritual bank account. That means you're doing your shadow work, working on the self. You're getting holistically in balance. Holistically, I mean WHOLLISTICALLY. That's what your goal is. That's what you are driving your Merkaba to. And you're going to do that by going through karmic lessons in self-love, self-appreciation, self-acceptance, and most of all, the integral process of gaining your respect, fortified in the power through the Holy Spirit of the Most High God, Christ consciousness sake. Okay? So in here it says here, teamwork going to make the dream work. So you're learning, and I feel like here is where you're doing the shadow work very effectively, because you are realizing it's a unity. It's a unity. Okay? The 7 of Pentacles in the reverse is you're impatient. You're like, goddamn, come on now, damn. I went through first grade, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where my goddamn diploma at now? I got shit to do. I ain't getting no younger. I don't got the Benjamin Button syndrome. I need to get my diploma and take my ass on down where I need to go. Next stop, adulthood. So this is spiritual adulthood you are entering into. And so with that energy being taken back with this powerful retrograde and many other celestial force fields that's going on simultaneously. I don't know them all. I'm not a professional astrologer yet. But yes, that's taking place and you're feeling it. Especially if you have a dominant air zodiac. That's Aquarius. People be thinking that Aquarius is water. No, it's not. It's air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're going to feel the effect of it. Okay? And patience, you feel like you're not growing because you want to get to this Queen of Pentacles. Like, what's up? What's up? So, you're tired of getting pennies for all your hard fucking long, laborious work. And Spirit is showing you here that your financial security is coming from your practicality. So you still feel like you got to kind of juggle some pennies. And here that is right here. You still feel like, what I'm saying, the Most High God said, as I continue to put these beans, the Most High God told me that these are like millions of dollars. So you are a zillionaire. Okay, gazillion, whatever, an infinite zillionaire, infinite. Like there is no end to what the spiritual, how can I say, bank account. It never gets low. It never gets into the red zone. So right now, you look at this that you're doing is like beans, but guess what? The Most High wants you to focus on that you are getting the Ace of Cups. So, I'm telling y'all, this came to me. I was like, all right, Most High. Okay, all right. Okay, Spirit. Okay, I'm listening. So, you need this. We being practical. That's how this fucking maze is set up. This labyrinth they call the world that we live in is set up, right? It's all about consumerism and energy harvesting. Consumerism and energy harvesting. And if you really want to just call it like it really is. It's all about energy harvesting through consumerism. So with that being said, this is what your life look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the most high is the 6. The most high is the 6. So your mind is not on sex. Your mind is on healing. Your mind is on healing those that that deserve to be listened to. Your mind is on being a spokesperson for them. Huh? To be a true healer, a lot of times you got to be the sickest person in the room. Yeah, that's how the universal order of things set it up, so you won't be easily tempted to cheat spiritual law. Okay? Absolutely. So that's what that was right there. They gave me that and I was like, okay, I see what y'all be doing. Okay, and that's the truth. So the Most High God is handing it to you. Yeah. Something about something hidden. Something that's been hidden or hidden, but there is a progression of events. Do a past, present, future spread. We gotta put this back there. They not allowing me to put this what's next up. Nope, they not. Hey, oh, okay, my bad. Here's the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, class. Here we go. That's what your goal is, beloved. But that's going to cause a death. The Ace of Swords is also looked at as the death and rebirth card. So this truth is going to be, okay, how can I say this? All these things that you're being awakened to of the true reason that life even exists. Huh? That's what you're being awoken to, spiritually awoken to. And you got to do it by way of knowing how you are the number one. Ace of Cups. You are the number one that can speak the truth and give it to them without it being candy coated, because you had to be persecuted with the being energy. With the drip, I like to call it the drip drop effect. I will give you just enough. Just enough of love, little bit. Yeah, I remember that song. No, I think it said just a touch. Yeah, just a touch of love, a little bit. But the Most High God is saying, you about to receive the crown of truth, baby. You about to receive the sword. Oh my gosh. Take me into the gnosis. I'm ready. This sword of truth. So you're being given this simultaneously at the same damn time. You being crucified and resurrected. Here's the crucifixion. Here's the resurrection. Yeah. See, I love it when my team come through and it be seeming like it's about a man. See, that's what I'm trying to teach y'all and trying to get y'all to understand, class. It has to be by way of you being in love with somebody outside of yourself. See, we're not talking about narcissists. We're talking about, unconditional love. Thank you. We're talking about unconditional love. So this had to happen by you loving someone outside of yourself in such a way that they fuck you over time after time. I told you Cyndi Lauper is strong in the energy. Time after time. And then she got a song saying, I drove all night to get to you. That's you driving all night, can't sleep, trying to get back to your higher self. So that's why you had to go through karmic lessons in self-love with all these multiple masculines that was just tore up from the flow up, and then they start getting in bed and loving being tore from the flow up. And that really was a catalyst to say, well, goddamn, and the goal is not to like being tore from the flow up? Well, what kind of shit is this? It was a controlling mechanism that if I can get you to stay lowly like me, I don't want you to leave me because I am nothing without you, because I do not know how to get out of toxic femininity and stop hurting, harming, and injuring the divine feminine energy within you. We talked about it on the last lesson, class. Go over there. I got to move forward. So anything back here? What's back here? Okay, we got this back here. Yeah, so this is, you got a mission in the ministry. You have a divine calling on your life, a mission in the ministry. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, right? That's what we got going on. Hold on. That's what we got going on, right? Because the Most High God said you the boss. Remember I said, you keep to my Jesus, take the wheel. Most High said, what you mean, Jesus, take the wheel? I said, the wheel is for you. To Wheel of Fortune. How you go up there and like spin the wheel and you like, it be like click, 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 click. And you like, come on, 100. And like click, 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 click. Okay, spin it again. Remember that show? I hate that take that show off. That was a good ass show. You see? But it's time for you to be the boss, to be the leader. You are the leader. You've been called to walk that path because you are the sun. Yeah, we're not going to go that deep. They say you just keep the surface a little bit for them. Okay? All right? So, yes, I don't know why this is here, but I'm going to read to you what it had said because, it was a mistake, and I typed it in wrong. I typed in 3 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and, wait. Where'd it go? Yeah, I typed in 2 of Cups upright, which is here. 2 of Cups upright. And then it was supposed to be 9. This is 9. Wait, I did do it right. Where the fuck I seen that 10 at? Did somebody move the mark? Oh, they playing with me. Because I know I saw 10 of wands. Anyway, class, we back. Okay? This is the part where the whole message of the whole channel message is a profound bond is coming in to help you drop your defense mechanisms. That's that Ace of Cups. A profound bond, 2 of Cups, is coming in to help you drop your defense mechanisms. Because although you are required to love those unconditionally, no matter how many times they do bufuckery shit, you still had to love them in spite of. And they just shit on your head again. Right? That kept happening on purpose until you just said enough is enough. And choose yourself. They always told you that's selfish. You being selfish. Mind control. Steve Marley. Okay? Here we go. 2 of Cups are right. Deep mutual connection. Attraction. Emotional harmony. And a balanced partnership. This is somebody outside of yourself. This is not you and you and higher self, your yin yang energy within you. No, this is a masculine outside of yourself. This is a man. No, it's not a man's world. This is a man. Okay, here we go. 9 of Wands horizontal. A pause in your defensiveness. I told y'all that. You are hesitating between staying guarded and letting your walls down. I told y'all about the waterfalls. I told y'all. That's something where a woman has been what they call jaded. And basically she has... we don't have balls. So what do we get? Let's see. We don't have balls. We don't get blue balls. Backed up. Let's just say that. The dams were backed up. Right? Y'all thought the song was y'all didn't see the symbolism in don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They be calling it squirting. I don't know why. I put the video up that talked about the scientific of what the female ejaculation actually is. Somewhere in India, I read this somewhere on the internet. I read this, that in India somewhere they like to drink of the golden showers. This is 21 and up. 21 and up. Every one of my live streams always say they're never going to be made for children. Even if I'm on here diamond paint. You never know what I might be channeling. Saying. To the class. So like I said, they actually drink of the fountain. You gotta go study it. They call it here in the porn world, I think they call it golden showers or some bullshit, but it's something else. It's something else. Yeah, it's something. It's called something else. You know, it's a ritual. It is drinking. I look at it as from based on what I collected in the knowledge, was that it was the drinking of the fountain. So that would indicate that the feminine has to have the pH always on point, and her body is purified. So if the divine masculine is supposed to drink from the fountain of youth, and she's all contaminated, then they both are contaminated. Whether you leave out oral pleasure or not, if she toe up, you toe up. If he toe up, she toe up. So can we get our tears together and get them all seamlessly healed so we can float, float on? Because you can't float if you got a cut in your float. You're going to drown. Okay? So, after that, it was talking about that Three of Swords reverse that I put up there. And it says the definitive end of heartbreak, forgiveness, and the clearing away of past emotional pain. The current situation is saying the deep heartbreak mentioned in your life is officially dissolving. A meaningful partnership, a close friendship, or a soul connection is presenting itself to you right now. However, because you have been hurt before, possibly by the same damn person, and that's what I'm here to figure out what this shit is. Or I'm seeing them say to me a lot of times in my life, these masculines show up as a totally different man, but it's the same energy signature. So some shit like that could be possibly going to happen, or women are going through that. But something in your heart is telling you not to let it go. But it's like, now he reminded me of Tyrone. I just can't do it. He reminded me of Tyrone too much. I don't know. It's like, when Tyrone passed away, and it was just so much, and life be like that sometimes. And you be scared of it, and it's creepy, and it's shit like that. But it's like you didn't want to let Tyrone go. So now this new love connection came in with the energy signature of Tyrone. And so that's why it's a good thing to have a connection with your higher self, your spirit man within you. Therefore, it cannot be scared when your loved one reaches out to you in the form of another person. I seen a movie about this where the man looked just like her ex-husband. And if y'all seen that movie Misery, matter of fact, that's how I can find out the goddamn name. Hold on, let me go look him up, because I need to watch that. Let me look him up. What's that man name for Misery? Okay, here go Misery, 1990. There you go. Hold on. What's his name? Cast. I like him too. James Cain. So James Cain. Let's see his movies. Okay, so he did Misery. He was in The Godfather, Elf, The Godfather Part 2, El Dorado, Thief, Undercover Grandpa, Fast Charlie, Rollerball, Eraser, Brian Song, Cloudy with a Chance, Queen Bees. Now that ain't it. That's My Boy, The Yards, The Gambler, The Good Neighbor, New York, I Love You, Mickey Blue Eyes, Honeymoon in Vegas, The Program, Damn. I'm seeing these titles. A Bridge Too Far, Gardens of Stone, Comes a Horseman, Freebie and the Bean, The Killer Elite, Bulletproof, Bottle Rocket. I'm trying to look at the Rain People, Blood Ties, The Glory Guys, Funny Lady, Nicole Kidman. Where is that? He did so many damn movies. Maybe that wasn't him, but I could have swore it was Child. Anyway, that movie was so crazy because he did literally look just like her husband. And she was freaking the fuck out. And I think in the movie, the husband's name was Richard. Matter of fact, that's going on in the shot right now. That's going on in the shot right now where he didn't move on. You know, he's trying to move on from Emmett's mama's death, and he actually called her name. Called his new girlfriend her name. Yeah, I wish I could remember what movie that was. I hope it just come up. Universe, dial it in. You know which one I'm talking about. Everybody in the movie is white, so I can't even think of like any actor other than the man that I knew who that actor was, and I can't remember. I can't remember who was the woman playing the lady. Baby, if I could remember who she was, I could find what movies she was in and then find it. Anyway, the movie is very profound because she was about to lose out on this new love that stepped in for her, but for some freaky ass reason, he did resemble her late husband. And that shit crazy as hell. I hope I ain't giving myself no damn message by saying that shit. So, we gonna put these back. And I'm going to see what come out. But I'm going to show you what had came out. Marriage. Ace of Cups. There it is. This is somebody you can trust with your heart. And something about practicing divination occult. So, we're going to put it back and see what the message is that's going to come out next. Because I don't plan on being on here long. I'm back on that energy about not being on here long. So, when everything's come out, matter of fact, it came out of my cards of destiny. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth why I've been acting like that. Came out of my cards of destiny. Like, you gotta take time for yourself and rest. So if you feeling like, don't push yourself. You know, when we want you to be long-winded and continue with it because we taking you somewhere, you've been obedient in that. But when you see where we giving you a clear, succinct message, and you feel like you've done with it, let it go, cut it off. You got permission to say, okay, that's it, bye. Bye, like the little girl that I always be sending, like, bye. Okay. So, where's the cards at? Okay, so let's see what's coming in about this profound bond is coming in to help you drop your defense mechanisms. Let's see. I've been just diamond painting and trying to relax, y'all, because I've been going through it in the physical. So when I broke a nail, and because of me like being weak, fuck that. They got to go off because I ain't about to break one real bad like I did before. So let's see what's going on here. I call it elements of fire for love's compassion. Water for the soul's purification. Air for the flow of communication. And earth to ground me in the healing protections and provisions of my ancestors, my guardian angels, the cosmic elders, and the divine feminine spirit that created us all. I'm calling in the counsels of the highest white light to make my messages plain, crystal clear in Christ consciousness, Jesus' name, also known as Yeshua, the real one. Okay. I just heard Mary J. Blige's I'm Going Down just came through. I just said that. I just heard Mary J. Blige's I'm Going Down because you ain't been around. My whole world's upside down. So somebody is really emotionally distraught. I'm seeing a splitting of their consciousness. Due to the fact that, they no longer have control over you. They no longer can hijack your spiritual, they're losing control. They no longer can hijack your, They can't ride inside of your physical connection with the Most High and how abundant and healing and how bright you radiate, okay, and hijack that. So therefore, they're doing it for nefarious reasons, and it's pulling you down. Because he plays piano in the dark. I'm seeing that movie with what's her name? Fields. What's her name? Fields. Yeah. Yeah. I told you that. This person could literally be in the hospital. This person could literally be in the hospital. You know, like they're in limbo right now of how it's going to go. Hold on. Where is it at? Oh. So this person could literally be in the hospital. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there go that King of Wands right there. Mm-hmm. And then there was that six there. That's right there. Yeah. So this person could literally be in the hospital right now. You know, going through something medical. Okay. What we got here? A gift, big luck, expectation, occupation, long road, and main meal. So we gonna do this one on another one. We gonna change the thing back to the Kipper. We gonna be changing the thumbnail back to Kipper. This is coming next. That one right there. What else about this masculine? Or you yourself could be going through health woes that has not gotten stable yet, and you at your breaking point. I know that is also applying to me. What else we got coming here? Oh. Wow. Spiritual abuse. I said it. No longer able to hijack your Merkaba. They can't ride in your spiritual vehicle no more. This was that control. Very abusive. You finally woke up and said enough is enough. Okay. What else we got down here? That's right. Because like I said, you're like, oh, Jesus, take the wheel. No, you have all the power you need right there. You a starseed, baby. So you're going to, as in what I said with the chariot, you're going to rise above all this. And it is already done. It is already written because you got the 3 of swords in the reverse. You have the 6 of swords in the upright. And you also have the 4 of wands. Stability is going to recompensate. You're going to you're going to receive recompense for all you've been through. I'm hearing the big payback. Okay, you're a starseed. Okay, you're not from here. Okay, damn, what I say? Can't make it up. Abundance. This opposition that was doing everything that they can to keep you sick, beat up, abuse. This was abusive. You could have literally been in a physically abusive relationship, and now you have been put up, you know, in a hospital somewhere, cracked ribs, you know, like I'm seeing Ike and Tina. So when I tell my daughter the abuse is more than physical, it's physical, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's financial, it's emotional. So this person have done that. They've hurt you emotionally, spiritually, physically, all the leads, okay? And right now, you're not ready to move forward. You still in a healing phase, and it's okay to be in that healing phase. But something as we continue to move forward and embrace our shadow stalker, we're going to realize a profound bond is coming in to help you drop your defense mechanisms. And I strongly feel like this bonding, this radical healing starseed is going to bring in this abundance of actual money. And yes, they tried to compromise protection with doctors. They was playing all kind of goddamn games with you. Yes, indeed. Yes, they were. You are going to receive all that has been stolen from you, divine feminine. Okay? You're receiving this back. Okay? See? Didn't I tell you they was trying to do everything to you in the spirit? Yeah, they got a Queen of Pentacles. I already told you that. You're going to receive all of this back. Pressed down and runneth over, because you are a high priestess. And you realize that everything they had been doing, like, they tried to compromise your protection by even messing with you through doctors. They would say they was going to go far. They was hoping you would be, oh my God, I'm sick, help. No, you know what you did? You really looked at this spiritual warfare as like, okay, even in death, you're not going to see me bow, kiss the ring, or whatever the fuck you talking about. And I love the fact that they did that movie. What was that movie called, Ashley, part 2? Thank you, baby. Ready or Not part 2. So this is this high priestess energy right here. You realize I'm a spiritual millionaire. My ranking in the spirit, y'all can't fuck with the police. That polices and protects me. Okay? Protected by beast. So, let's see what else coming out. Because I ain't going to be on here long. Y'all going to notice my message. My message is going to get very succinct, straight to the point, and I'm out. So don't get used to thinking that I'm going to be popping up on live, hanging out, and all this shit. Because I'm really antisocial, like in real life. Honestly. Real talk. Okay. But see, here's what's weird when you be saying it, though. I'll talk about it. Bam, there it is. That's that high priestess, baby. You bust open your oracle cards and you was like, hold on, wait a minute. This feels familiar to me. He called you Miss Cleo. This feels familiar to me. They literally tried to take everything you worked for. Every time you had any job and blocked it. Anytime you got paid, not only did the government rape you of taxes, they raped you of wages. You're not special. You're not the only one going through this. You just knew how to stand in the spiritual authority of it when you start practicing what anybody else that's all Bible thumping and ignorant is saying is witchcraft. So you started practicing your witchcraft. Okay, whatever. You don't give no fucks what people call it. You don't care. Okay, boom. As the high priestess that you are. You understand? So the Most High, your spirit team never wanted you to stay in this mindset of, okay, I just need to get my money. Then that was me. I want to have my little home situated. I don't bother nobody. No. This was always you. Because you have that spiritual abundance. This is a spiritual millionaire card. As the 7 of diamonds, okay? And look, you practicing in divination as a high priestess. So you're not talking shit by saying you're ranking in the spirit. You ain't flexing. You ain't fake flexing. All right, let's see what this man is. We trying to see him come in. Y'all see I put the other cards back, right? I did on purpose. Let's see him come out. I heard the Most High say you got to be careful what you wish for. Because he coming. Look. I said be careful what you wish for because he coming. But what was I just talking about? Was I not talking about what they stole from you? You're going to receive everything back? And that the thief was trying to do all this kind of mental warfare, physical, all the leads, guys, emotionally, spiritually, financially, anything that they can do to keep you downtrodden and not in the faith-based thinking, okay? Because your first love was the Christ consciousness, okay? All right? And they tried to steal, and that's what created all this spiritual abuse and opposing force fields in your life that you always knew were there, like a dark cloud following you. But see, you guess what? Touch not my anointed ones and cause my prophets no harm. Okay? Here we go. Boom. See? Look. And they did it with the housing authority. I'm about to write on that. Houston Housing Authority. Or the housing authority. Because you could be in anywhere in the world. The housing authority. They did it with the housing authority. Okay? And then I'm just hearing them tell me to write mansion on here. Mansion. They say write a mansion on there. The mansion. Okay? And then you got housing authority. Okay? And something has been hidden away from you. Some type of house. Some kind of house. So would that not represent this abundance? Actual money, equity? Selling of a house, selling of a land? Huh? What the fuck? That's what they stole from you? Your livelihood. Put you in mold, put you in a compromising situation, and your health just continually just stay like this? Yeah, that's what that look like to me. Yeah. You over here in the housing authority when you actually you actually supposed to be in a mansion. Even though that ain't what the hell you would want. But I'm telling you that's indicative of the fact that this is actual money for you. 911 ain't no joke. When you hit the 911 on the back office line to the Most High know you're not going to be calling them for nothing silly. You don't call the Most High for nothing ridiculous. You let the Most High know, hey, somebody trying to fake and steal my PhD, doctor. Somebody is trying to steal my PhD. I'm a spiritual millionaire. Somebody is trying to steal my PhD in love. Hold on. Somebody trying to wipe it away like I never, ever already mastered this shit. That's why the awakening was inevitable. You getting pissed off enough. It's like, now y'all not about to be taken from my children. They know it's deeper. They already know that it's deeper. But in order for you to get the attention, you had to do it at a karmic level. But they know who's watching, who they are, that they knew that you came with some heavy bangers. Once you woke up to who them beasts that was always around you, kept you from being murdered and anything else that they tried to do, when you were that youngster in your naiveness, you got beasts around you, baby. Beast in the spirit. Okay? Talking about some motherfucking bestiality around this bitch. You get it. You understand things that it's very difficult to articulate to the layman's mind. The layman's man. The ones with the lame. And it's good to be lame. That's right. Ascension. I told you. This is what caused the awakening to the priesthood. You got back into the Hierophant's chair. Taurus. You done rode the bull many times before. You are the bull. You understand about them horns. It changes. They made it into a goat because they wanted you to always feel like there must be a sacrifice. Oh, I could feel it was finna go deeper. That's probably why I was like, what we doing with this? When I show up for work, they just like, okay, here, move that, get that out of there. Don't worry about that, put over that. There you go. Courthouse. It's going to trial. It's in spiritual court. So let me write on here. This going to trial is the worldly court. And then at the top, we going to write spiritual court. Because it's two courts. It's the worldly one. And as is above, so it is below. Spiritual court. Your case has been in spiritual court. They was waiting for you to be in the alignment to receive it. And going to trial, that's the worldly court. That's what it was. So now things are going to court. So you can receive your rewards. Okay? Yes, I can't make it up. Your manifestations, okay? Which is actual money. Okay? You can't be a consumer if you have nothing to barter with, and they know this. It's part of the enslavement. So y'all get ready for the each one teach ones and everything. Come and get my message and I gotta go. I be loving it when the switch happens. Ooh, ooh, child. I'll be like, ooh, yes, finally the switch. Yeah, that's what they do. That's why they do what they do. I said they know who you are in the spirit. They know. They know. Let's talk about some more shadows of this envy. Let's talk about some more shadows of this envy. Yeah, they said use the shadow tarot. Y'all, I had tried to rearrange my cards so I can get ready, and then look, forgot my cards was back there, child. I gotta do better. And anyway, I ain't gonna talk about it. Maybe on another day. Thought I was gonna have me another cabinet to get all my stuff together. Oh my God. A lot of people are hearing a lot of birds chirping around your window. That's an indicative of communications coming in from the divine. You really don't need birds to let you know that people are gossiping about you. That's letting you know that's symbolic of there's communication, especially if there's a window that you sit by at work, or I even see somebody's driving and a certain kind of bird is going to be on your, going to land on your, you're at the green light, red light, and stop sign, somewhere you're posted up at where you didn't drive, and there's a bird going to land right on your rear view mirror. That's going to be a sign for you that the Most High God is trying to tell you. The Chariot, I can't make it up. What am I outrunning by moving forward? The jealousy, envy, sillios, foolios, fucktards, the ones you give no fucks about. You've dealt with this green in this envious green giant, huh? And it wasn't about vegetables all your life because you have all this abundance. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the envy because see, the Most High's. What did I say earlier? Yes, I said it's no such thing as chosen ones. There is the naive people that are lame. Okay, they're not awoken, right? And that's good. It's good to be that way. And then there are the crucified. So folks be so happy, like, oh, we're the chosen ones. Well, ain't nothing been fun about being chosen to be the black sheep or the odd man out. So it is being lame or ignorant to all that's going on around you in this labyrinth. They call it matrix. And crucified. So when you look at the Ankh and the way it's showing that the needle, and it's a scripture that says those that can walk through the eye of a needle. Let me go find it. So let me quote it. Hold on. Walking through scripture about eye of needle. Let me see. Yeah, thank you. Matthew 19:24, Mark 10:25, Luke 18:25. The verse reads, "Again, and I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God." Matthew 19:24. So of course, your life was supposed to look like this, but you still was the 7. Remember when Michael Jackson had that band across his arm, the 777? The 7 times the 3 is the 21, is the 3 is the Trinity. That you've had literal angels, earth angels. Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, Prince Rogers, the artist. That's just to name a few. The Voice, Whitney Houston. Earth angels. You understand? Came through the music industry to show you guys that the vocals from the gods never stop speaking. This is why they copyright. You can be in your car, you can play some music, and ain't no copyright police. But you be on this social media is copyright. But on TikTok, everybody jamming music and chilling. Make that shit make motherfucking sense. Right? The fuck is going on? It don't make no sense. I'm going to forever tell the truth. I told y'all the handle of this channel will never change. Never. When they played all them games with trying to mess with my channel and I couldn't change the name and all that shit, you didn't realize I was changing the name because I was trying to get my footing in the game. God is a strategist. God is a strategist. I said it just like that. God is a strategist. The Most High don't need to strategize a goddamn thing. The light is the light. Who gonna change it? I'll say it again. The light is the light. Who gonna change it? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Anything else here? We have the Chariot. What am I outrunning by moving forward? You're not outrunning the haters. They be trying to be in the front of you, on the side of you. They'll try to kill your horses, whatever. 7 of Swords. What am I not being honest about? Somebody is lying. I'm telling you, keep on coming out. Look at this goddamn thief. Something hidden away. Money is hidden away. That's what Spirit's showing me right there. Money is hidden away. Reclaim finances. That's what I just heard. Yeah. Reclaim finances. Ow. That's how they told me to write it. Reclaim. Reclaim. Like not reclaimed as in RECLAIMED. No, reclaim them. Reclaim finances. Reclaim. Like that's in active. It's active. It's an active verb. A verb. Reclaim. Not past tense. Present tense. That's weird. So they know it. They see it. Page of Pentacles. What am I ready to learn about stability? You see my point? We already talked about it. It was all about practicality. That was not something you had a problem with. But they tried to tell you was poverty conscious. No, poverty consciousness is for somebody fucking fucktard stupidly to tell you, why are you complaining about being in mold and mildew and toxic gases, and why are you complaining about that? And you got free rent. Now that's poverty consciousness for your ass. What? Why are you complaining about having that big juicy dick that you can ride all the time and just because it gave you HIV? What? Why are you complaining about being voluptuous with big breasts and ass and all that, and we be paying to get it? What? If anything, you can turn around and ask it as a fucking question. And it's such a motherfucking moronic oxymoron. It's such a moronic oxymoron. You like, that's why I love it when I found Blake Swain's channel and he be like, what? I was cracking the fuck up. You be hoping that you can just give these folks some kind of good ass herb, Mary Jane, to clear out that bullshit in their brain. What the fuck is free about non-stop health problems because of a toxic environment, you gonna motherfucking say, why would I be complaining about being in a toxic environment that's hurt, harming, and injuring my very vessel that I need every day to thrive in this fucking labyrinth? You fucking fucktard. If I could operate in my complete evilness, I would make sure that you die a slow death in a moldy, ammonia, whatever microorganisms and whatever else can go on in a wet, damp, fucking water damage building ass place. So let's see if you'll say something so eagerly stupid the next lifetime. That's poverty consciousness for your ass. Okay? Ten of Swords, what way of thinking is complete? Ignorados, right on off into fucktard sunset. That's what has collapsed. No longer entertaining or even try to explain the truth. It just is. You're just going to state it as colorful as you choose to do so and let it be. So, thank you for giving me an opportunity to chin check your ass professionally. Two of Swords. What truth am I avoiding by refusing to decide? So there's a decision that has to be made. Who has to make this decision? Who has to make this decision? Let's see. Somebody got to make a decision. Somebody has to make a decision. No, I don't know. Let's clear it. Somebody got to make a decision. Let's clear the energy. Somebody got to make a decision. Just let it resonate where you graduated at. Where you've already graduated, your resignation. No, well, that sounds like you're resigning. You're leaving. You're terminating. How am I saying this? It's not about it being personally about me no more. If you haven't noticed, don't just take what resonates. Take what graduates. Actually, write that down. Don't just take what resonates. Take what graduates. And of course, you know, it's you to the next level. Okay? Don't just take what resonates. Hold on. Let me do this right. Don't just take what resonates. Take what graduates you to the next level. See, you got to grow over here. You can look, that's fine. Wonderful. That's what they say. You got to have views. You got to have likes and all that bullshit. But the drip drop effect never stops. It doesn't matter how much you do, if that's why you're doing it. Okay? Doesn't matter how much you do. The more you do, the more we take from you. Thank you. That's another one. The more you do, the more we take from you. The more money you make, the more the powers that want to be take. Thank you. The more money you make, the more the powers that want to be takes. So, yeah. It's about the sovereignty. It's about when I told him that I'm a free agent. That's what it's about. That's the goal. That's the protest. Because I didn't come here for all this shit. I always knew who I was growing up to be, a teacher. I said it. It never changed. Who I wanted to be never changed. Okay, so who goes where? What goes thou? Who goes where? What goes thou? Let's get that board over there. Because it's something already that's out. Oh, my stomach is so hurt. The tower. So love is in control. So I feel like that needs to still stay out here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Something being added to your energy. Some Laurels added to your crown. Laurels added to your crown is what I'm hearing. Okay, what we got here? Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I need cards, babe. Like I need, like that. That's those little cards. Yeah, remember I told you put them together wherever they are. Somebody has to make a decision. Oh, my stomach hurts. Okay. There it goes, and it should be hurting, right? I need the bathroom. So something about the environment. I'll be researching that later. Because I don't think I wrote that down, but I did read it, but I didn't write it down. Thank you. Yes, indeed. So there's a decision that has to be made. And what I'm getting off the top of my dome is that no more straddling of the fence. You're going to make that conscious decision. Is you going to follow Christ consciousness, or are you going to operate in the... Are you going to be lame? Or are you going to be tamed in the spirit? Which one you want? Because you got to choose. Yeah, something going on with this, but it hasn't come to the full circle yet. Something going on with that. It's my throat. It's my throat. It's my throat. All right, Spirit, what else do we got going on about this decision? Okay. Okay. What else do we got going on about this decision? So, okay, we know the Chariot is coming in. Okay. Okay, so they said just recycle. Okay. So recycling effect going on here. What other energy are we going to be reading in for behind the scenes homework? Because they're still getting to this something that's hitting. It's coming to, there's a culmination of events that's taking place in the spirit that's going to show up here in the actual factual, so you can know what's going on, Divine Feminine. All right, let's see what planetary influence is for behind the scenes homework. I got a feeling. We still got environment here, but it's something else going on. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Planetary influence. Jupiter. Jupiter. You coming into the finances? You coming into the finances? Okay. Jupiter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jupiter. All right. So from there, let's go ahead and put. Matter of fact, I want to pull our 2 cards with the tarot. Let's pull out 2 cards with the tarot. Give me the 2 cards for Jupiter. Give me the 2 cards for Jupiter. Yeah, so we already talked about that being a strategist with this shit they doing and all they reflecting and all of that. So yeah, we got to strategize. We got to be on the lookout for how they trying to like burn up our ship as we 6 of Swords on into the sunset and onto the, because our journey, they're always doing things to try to block our journey, and we got to reflect upon that. So I feel like this whole thing with the control with that, and then the journey is about the Queen of Cups. That's with that environment energy right there. We got that. This homework for me. Just don't worry about it. And then we're gonna be reflecting. So the 2 of Swords could be talking about a reflection. Okay, so they're telling me to get 2 more with this one. Okay, I see what you're saying. Get 2 more with that one. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Let's see. Uh-oh. Spirit, give me 2 more cards with this 2 of Swords, please, and thank you. My stomach. Okay, wow. Okay, we got Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. 2 of Wands in the reverse. And King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like all these reverses has a lot to do with this King of Cups. There you go. See, with a choice, Two of Wands. Energy, 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 baby. That jumped the fuck out. So how we going to read is read that first with this Ace of Pentacles with this Jupiter energy here. But I'm still going to get us 2 Cartomancy too. I'm still going to get us 2 Cartomancy. You already know that. You should have known that. Okay, we have to take the biker and the... Y'all know what I normally do, but these are too damn nice. I'm not going to staple them. I normally staple them. So whenever I take these, I don't have to keep doing that, but I'm going to just keep doing that. All right, Spirit, give me 2 Jupiters. Give me 2 Jupiters, please, and thank you. Two of Wands. Wow, it's already here in the reverse. Interesting. What choice am I delaying? I said that. You got to make a choice. So reflecting on focusing on the truth of making this conscious choice. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. This is just getting my homework ready for behind the scenes, y'all, because I'm about to get ready to go. Okay, boom. Give me my other Jupiter. My damn tummy hurts. Shit. It's always messing me with me trying to focus. I had some dinner. Stomach kept hurting. Went to the bathroom. Stomach hurting again, but I think it might be menstrual. The old lady menstrual cycles. You know, we just get all kind of shit going on. Six of Diamonds. Two of Wands, Six of Diamonds. All right, that's homework. Jupiter, Two of Wands, Six of Diamonds, and if you guys would have had your book, and for some reason they chose to take it off, the book I'm talking about is the Cards of Destiny. For some reason they chose to take it off. So what I will do is go ahead and put it on the community motherfucking post for you guys, because they took it off of the store, and I don't know why. Why would they do that? It's gone. Totally gone. It's not there. It was right there. How I know it was right there? Because these cards was to the right. So they took it off. If you guys would have your Cards of Destiny book, you would know what I'm talking about. Oh, my tummy hurts. Ooh, my tummy hurts. You would know what I'm talking about. And that goes to show you that they definitely be watching me on this channel. Because why are you so concerned with somebody getting a book and actually reading? Why are you so concerned with that? This is the book. That book right there, you would know what I'm talking about. When I hit the planetary influence, Jupiter came out, and I pulled those 2 cards. You know what that is. Okay? So we got this Ace of Pentacles. Is what form of stability is being offered to me? Got it. This King of Cups in the reverse. So let's go ahead and look at these 3 right here. They're telling me to look at these 3 right here. Right here. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, my tummy hurts. So we got Ace of Pentacles. In upright. And so you know by this 5 of Swords coming out of reverse, that means there's not no conflict. It's not this conflict is not here anymore with this King of Cups. In upright and 5 of Swords. So I don't know who the hell this King of Cups is. But it's a man. Ooh, my belly. Ace of Pentacles in upright and Five of Swords in reverse. And King of Cups in reverse. All right, what is it telling us? These cards right here. This sequence warns that a valuable new financial or physical opportunity could be ruined by conflict. See? Conflict, manipulation, or emotional instability if you do not protect your boundaries. You see what I'm saying? You saw that emotional card that came out. There goes the Divine Masculine. There it is, all backed up. There it is right there. Ace of Pentacles upright. A fresh start, a lucrative new financial opportunity, a job offer, or a solid material beginning. Okay? The question says, what form of stability is being offered to me? So it's on point. All right? Five of Swords in there. Why the hell did it come out in the upright? Did I do that? They be doing that weird shit. I fucking knew. Anyway, I'm going to just read it in the reverse. Because I know I wrote it in the reverse. Anyway, that's why I have to write it literally just like that. Ace of Pentacles upright. Five of Swords upright. King of Cups reversed. Reversed. See? I fucked up. I just fucked up. They made me fuck up. Anyway, and that's the point. That's exactly what they want to do. To cheat you out of your new beginning. Steal it. You saw the Thief card came out. Five of Swords in the reverse. No more conflict. You're not operating in underhanded behavior. You're not operating in hostility and controlling. Huh? And you're no longer living in a toxic ass environment. So this came out in the reverse. And it's so crazy how I'm like, I know how to type over here. Hey. Gratitude, thank you. The King of Cups in the reverse is emotional manipulation, being moody, untrustworthy, and someone who is emotionally volatile. See, this is a man. In a sense, why the Five of Swords stayed in the upright too, because this King of Cups operating as an emotionally manipulative, always operating, doing underhand shit. He's emotionally unstable. His femininity of his side of his brain is fucked up and warped, toxic. And trying to stop this new opportunity from coming in for you. That's what we talking about, class. In case you haven't noticed. Now we're going back to the Kipper. Hold on, let's get another shadow. Let's read deeper into this King of Cups in reverse shadows. As to get a deeper psychological profile of this fucktard. Let's see. Look what jumped out. Wow. That's your Ace of Pentacles is the reclamation. This is that you are taking your power back. Yeah, absolutely. See? You're taking your power back in the 5. This is the energy of 5. And this King of Cups in the reverse. Where the fuck he go? Here you go. Yeah. This King of Cups in reverse is always watching your star, the 17, your star power. This is him, King of Cups in reverse. And doing shit to burn down your sail. So if your sail is burned down, you can't sail. Look, this says reclaiming the lost self. They don't want you to operate in spirit. They do not want you to stand in your power and receive, take back the stolen identity. Sorry, motherfuckers. And literally operating in this energy of this man that has come into your life to be to hold space for you to forever keep remembering this energy is in your life, which you already know, and it was there before you ever met this limp noodle bitch. And you do not play no games when it comes to what the Most High has said your job is here to do. So this operating in this emotional instability is exactly what they're trying to taunt you and get you to do. But you just chin check them very professionally. Because the Most High God's love for you is not controlling. That's right. It's not. It's not at all. What else we got here? So you made a conscious decision to continue to sailing. This is the way. And dun, 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 dun. That's what you continue to do. You see that there? By the moonlight. The divine feminine is very confident that she is all things. She is the air. She is the water. She is the earth. She is spirit. You don't need to argue that point. So you made a conscious decision to know that that is the truth, and you standing on it. You standing on it. Then you got the Two of Wands. What choice am I delaying? This person, this King of Cups is delaying the choice to do what? This King of Cups is delaying the choice to do what? Make a conscious decision to follow their own higher calling and path. No, they don't want to do that. They want to come in affect the Queen of Roses, the Queen of Cups, this divine feminine's path. That looks like Italy, France. Let's see some more shadows about them. Yeah, so you have to continually strategize. You have to continually strategize on your journey, divine feminine. Okay, yes, because this is chess. You thinking ahead, grand designs, tactics, moves, counter moves, master plan. That's right, that's who you are. Because you know how to integrate the Queen of Forces as well. Mm-hmm. You are the Queen Bee. They are the workers. They work for you. They are the workers. Where's that beehive thing? Yeah. You are the Queen Bee. They work for you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, you do things right. You elevate your mood. You eat your chocolate. You have a sweet tooth for the divine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're going to get your home back. Your security back. That's what that Four of Wands and all that was earlier. Mm-hmm. And you always getting into this energy of coming into a symphony, so to speak, with the collective consciousness. Okay? You know how to synchronize the symphony of love. Woo, I like that. Synchronizing the symphony of love. You operate in the synchronization of the symphony of love. I like that. Oh. Yes, you do, divine feminine. My stomach. Ugh. So crazy. Crappy. Okay, anything else over here? Eight of Keys. The Master Artisan. The Master Artisan. Okay? So, as I get to reading these, we're going to come into a certain standard of getting to the next and continually have it grow from there. Yeah, something about summer and winter, the Five of Forces. So I'm going to read all this and get the bullets on there. And that's going to come into play. And again, like I said, you got a relationship coming in this man. But this man is under judgment. Yeah, something about a red truck. They keep showing you things about a red truck. Okay, so we just gonna acknowledge that they keep coming up about a red truck. Okay, and so this repairman. So this has to be repaired. This relationship. Okay, so you're given the tools how to repair this relationship. We going riding on the freeway of in my pink Cadillac. I channeled something about this a long time ago. And then still refine taste, culture, style, fine tune, concentrate, develops over time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we gonna keep this up. We feel like this definitely still goes with this masculine. We feel like this definitely still goes with this masculine here. All right. So we clear some of those, but I don't know what this is. I feel like this is saying meeting in person. So they say keep this one out. Because maybe this person is going to have a red truck or something like that. I don't know. Let's see some more of the shadow cards that we can possibly give over there for him. Okay, look good. I cleared up some cards. So keep in mind that this is also an energy of reading rejection. Mm-hmm. So this masculine deals with abandonment issues. This masculine is dealing with abandonment issues. And that's why it's still going to feel like this person will sit into your life to be an enemy by forces. By dark forces. By enemy forces, okay? Yeah, so this person deals with issues of rejection. And they want to control you through their love. So these are the issues that he has. Okay, controlling. So crazy. This is crazy. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of it, baby. We're going to do the work. That's what I came on here to do, baby. Publicly. Mm-hmm. It was already in the card, people pleasing. This person is always people pleasing. And literally, the people pleasing for the wrong people. He always people pleasing for the wrong damn people. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? It's like how when a parent praises the child that is always in jail and tearing up shit and stealing from him, and you do all the right things and they hate your ass. It's that shit. And you always trying to do shit to get your parents' love. So anytime I see that talking about a masculine in a profile of a masculine, that's showing me childhood wounding. Numb one. Numb, disconnection, emotional freeze, avoidant, coping. Yep, this is him. We talked about that avoidant issues and stuff before. Now, as Spirit give me a identity of the man. Know it all. Overcompensation, defensiveness, and ego shield. Can't tell him shit. Need to be right. Goddamn. How they came out all together to like what? Know it all and need to be right. Control, argument loop, fear of losing. Oh my God. Like why do so many divine feminines have to become a man's grandmother, mother, auntie, sister, everything before texting storm? Wow. So you might have a texting storm about to be coming in back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with that 8 of Wands that came out before. Something like that might be going on, child. I don't know. Okay, give me one more. I got one more spot over there. Betrayal. Oh, 2 jumped out. Betrayal. Broken trust, anger, heartbreak. So this person could have been betrayed by somebody very near and dear to them, and forever been having this wounding in their spirit that has caused them to operate in all these different masks or archetypes. Possibly we'll be pulling on some archetypes about this man. Fear of intimacy, vulnerability, exposure, fear of connection. Yeah. The vulnerability issue. That's what came up in that song about the vulnerability. Okay. So we'll try to go ahead and continue the profiling of this masculine. Okay. I'm going to be trying to work my way into doing things in a professional chin checking way. That ain't ended. That's coming. to a theater near you. We already got this to talk about him and see what's going on. Okay. The way that my spirit team works is always going to give you homework for self. Okay. Okay. This is how this psychic intuitive counseling sessions work. You get homework too. Okay. The divine feminine is not perfect in you know, surpassing an opportunity to be in the ego and consistently keep these karmic cycles going. So that's why divine feminine has to consistently be doing the work for the both of the parties, okay? But not to a position of feeling like is in vain, because this can help the divine feminine in her work life. This can help the divine feminine in her professional personal life. So it is a necessary roughness, okay? So we're gonna pull some archetypes on the divine feminine tomorrow, the divine masculine, or just period, to see who is what. And I've done this before. So we're gonna do the divine feminine. Oh, my stomach hurt. Versus divine masculine archetypes, and we're gonna see where they fit. Okay. Now y'all know this is a personal vlogging channel, so I wouldn't have never gave a fuck about like just reading cards, and I'm not a tarot reader. I would never have cared about doing any of that. I've been in, looking at this behind the scenes from other people for a long time. So whenever I be talking like that, I'm not being egoic or anything like that. I'm just speaking that I'm here for a bigger, higher purpose. Okay. It ain't all about me, but this is a personal vlogging channel, so I'm gonna always speak out what's personally being shown to me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. Put all the cards that I did get divined into the mix, and we still got him out over there. You got the Akashic records, please, ma'am? Could I get that? Uh-oh. Am I mixing shit? Yep, you sure are. You're mixing shit. Can I get... Ooh, my tummy is so crampy. The Akashic Records Tarot. Can you open it up for me, please? Excuse me. And then, you know how I tell you my stomach can hurt? And then when I eat something again, it go away? Like, what kind of dumb shit is that? Ooh, my belly hurt. Look, control loop, triggered. These are some great cards. I don't know why I had them all the way to the back. Well, I know why, because I need shit where I can eye level and see it. You know what I'm saying? Your shadow holds power. Yeah, it sure does. That's why divine feminine don't think of it being in vain. When you be having to carry all the weight and all that, and like, everything is on me, and then you go through the separation that really truly leads to a recalibration of the divorce coming on into finality. Yeah, your wounds hold wisdom, and you don't want to repeat the cycles, just like I said. So let's get this in. Okay, we got to pull 3 of these. I'm going to divine this and see what it's talking about this man and his money. So he going through something about money. Maybe he coming into money. This man that you about to meet got money. Okay, something about some money. Okay, so I'll be doing the homework on that. Okay, but it is still talking about something that's hidden coming in. It's going to keep repeating that. I've already been seeing it behind the scenes. So we're going to keep a lookout on that. And we're going to go ahead and get these in. And I found these on Temu. Okay, I found these on Temu. So, I sure did find these on Temu. Okay, got that. And then we got to put these up. Well, I don't know if there's any more cards about this man, because I feel like I need... See how the cards keep getting lower and lower? Yeah, I'm trying to... get some more profiling on them. We already got that behind there about it being under judgment and all this type of stuff, because that's what's going on. Some major karmic lessons is happening, and that's why divine feminine, you'll feel all kind of shit. It's just like how when you feel like, oh my God, I think it's something wrong with my child, like something with my child is pulling on my heart, you know, you start feeling like something going on with your baby, something do be going on with your baby. So it's the same thing with your masculine. You can feel the shit going on with them. Where's the shadow work? Oh, right here in your face, girl. Right in your face. So we got little shadow work cards out here for them. Okay. Alright, got that going on. Got this going on. Shanae, what you did with the book? So I like to put the cards up that I already got divine up out the way. Up out the way. You can put the Angel Tarot back over there today. Uh-oh. We got another one that's trying to, that's one of them trying to lay low. That one. Girl, look at my bed. Got clean. I got clean linens in, child. I feel good. And I don't need to use these until they come behind the scenes. I feel like now I'm getting so familiar with my tarot like that, to where it's like a cheat sheet. It's like a cheat sheet. I don't be wanting a cheat sheet. I like to really go deep into the gnosis of the healing progress, you know. I feel like being so familiar with it by doing it through this AI way I've been doing it, yes, that it's been kind of crazy. Yes, that it's been kind of crazy. How I'm like, damn, girl, you know this shit? Like, I'm not no damn terrorist. Because I'm not. Not in the way that I be seeing them be playing around with it, playing around and shit. This ain't nothing to play with. This is real, true spiritual fire. Nah. Ooh, my tummy hurts. Why you up about where? Where you up at? Where you up to?
I'm about to make bread.
No, I don't want no food. I'm not gonna eat nothing. You ain't about to give me like that. No, my stomach hurt. Like, child, that be them hormones and all that other type of shit going on, child. Give me a couple of cards to see what we gonna be studying on behind the scenes. I feel like these is coming up with that. That's what I feel. Give me a few cards, Spirit, because we just got the divine masculine relationship up here right now. What else you want me to see? And I feel like you telling me this is going to go with this main male. Hold on. Okay, I just heard Spirit say lay it out. Ooh, these crowns. I just heard Spirit say lay it out. So this is about this main male. Let me use this head. I feel like this is about this main male. That's about this main male. We got pleasant letter, false person, a gift, big fortune, expectation, workplace, and the pathway. Let's see if anything repeats itself that's gonna go with this. That's how we. This is my. Y'all just seeing me shuffle for my homework. Shuffle for my homework. Okay. What else you want to go with this Kipper spread here? Anything? You know it's talking about divine masculine. Oh shit. Evil eye. And then somebody is going through a transgender, trisexuality, homosexuality, something like that. I don't know. That came out straight up. So this masculine might be bi or something, or I don't call it bi, I call it tri. They're in their south node. Let me put reverse on here and upright. Oh my God. Okay, so that's reverse journey. Okay. You know, it came out reverse journey, evil eye, and manifesting. Okay. So who's manifesting? Because we got the divine masculine over there. Okay, I don't know. But there's some evil going on. Something sinister, fucked up going on. My stomach hurts. Karmic masculine from the past life. So, this is a karmic masculine from your past life. Right here. That's operating in this energy of the main male. That is evil eye in your life. Yeah. Yeah, false person. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and see what the fuck this is talking about. And then we got the high priestess, and you know this shit. You know who this person is. Mm-hmm. Show me. Mm-hmm. Starseed. Starseed, you very much so tapped in and knowing what the fuck people be doing before they do it. You just play dumb. You play, coy. So, you know what's going on. I just heard Donell Jones, you know what's up. They digging you. Yep, and they can't be trusted. You saw that jump out of there and turn around. They can't be trusted. So, I'm finna go ahead and write this down. Where my tablet at? And when I come back, we'll get back to it. Oh, I'm supposed to put this one back too. When I come back, we'll get back to it. Okay? Yeah, you're that diamond in the rough, baby. You the one. You multifaceted. You're a creative force. You're committed to the light, to the purity thereof. Your esteem is an unconquerable force. Yeah. There you go right there. There you go right there, baby. So, for them to try to, manifest your downfall, yeah, this shit is written in the stars, baby. That shit is ridiculous. They trying to this shit dumb. Just so damn dumb. You're so fucking dumb. This motherfucker finds you every lifetime doing this shit. Every motherfucking lifetime. That's the reason why he feel familiar. There you go. Cannot trust him. With the false person came out right there. Motherfucker find you every lifetime, divine feminine. Every lifetime. You know what I'm saying? He always try to steal your star. Steal your shine. They can't steal your shine. Let me write that. Envy. They envy your light. That's what the evil eye is. And this masculine might be transsexually fluid, like transgender people. Okay, so baby. So I got all this down right here. They envy your light. So let's see what this pleasant letter and everything is, because this message could be about the divine masculine over here But this karmic masculine, I told you it's two men. Keep doing shit. Keep trying to block this shit for you. Dusty, busted ass fucktard. The divine feminine stay in the diamond spirit. That's that diamond spirit. Okay? And I'm going to write right here the Z108 cards of the Z108 cards. Yeah. You stay in that energy. You stay in that energy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Is the Ace of Pentacles Aries? I don't know. Let me see if the Ace of Pentacles Aries. I got another one. Okay, use this one. Is the Ace of Pentacles Aries? I just want to know. Why is the card flipped all upside down? The High Priestess is Moon in Pisces. Mm-hmm. Show me what the Ace of Pentacles is. Nah, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So is that Taurus? Is that the Taurus symbol? Remember I had looked up the download the other day. Well, the sign. Oh, my belly fucking hurts. Hold on. Where the fuck did I get that at? Downloads. Ooh, my tummy hurts. None of this stupid ass bullshit. Yeah, that's Taurus. That's Aries. Yep, that's Taurus. Mm-hmm. That's Taurus. Yep. Sure, yeah. So we gonna use these now. Because I want to look at Zodiac. Alright. So I just gotta get my brown book, which is way over there. And I got these cards, and we gonna divine this shit about whoever this is. This is gonna carry over into yeah, see, because look, and you about to meet somebody about to speak up. Yeah, somebody's about to, some type of job offer, like, hello, how you doing, at an interview, and we've been watching how you've been mastering yourself. Yeah, and look, so, or this motherfucker had been using all his money to consistently deal with this ice queen to do voodoo against you. And he restless like a motherfucker, moving from one place to another. Look, you got somebody very honorable, a rich guy, a younger man, reclaiming your finances, thank you. And you seeing all this shit through the divination practices that you do, so expect the healing and expect a divine connection. Okay? Somebody is fearing that their time is up. And with all this shit that they may have stolen from other people, that veil has come down with that high priestess right there. And you really seeing that the Most High God don't play about you. Hello? Baby. It's a matter of time. You tell them all the time you don't control time. Saturn got that on lock. But I promise you ain't going to get away with it. Nothing you've ever done. So go on, pass on out your body. Come back again as a different person. Maybe you'll be a woman next time. And you'll understand what it's like to be spiritually raped. What else we got going on here? This is here? Okay. Alright, y'all. So I'm back at my little working bed. But as long as it's fucking neat. It's neat. We gonna keep working with it. What else do I got here? Okay. I feel good. So gotta get my book. I'm gonna push this back with my stomach chill for a minute, guys. Have a conversation with my baby. And then I'll be divining this through the book. Oh my God. So here we go right here. Got the book. Gonna get into it soon. But what I can tell you guys is what it's saying thus far with the main male. Oh, and we supposed to know if it's his past, if it's future, if it's present tense, what is it? So let's go ahead and see right here. The main male. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. So which card are we reading on? Which one are we reading on? Which Kipper? As we reading their past life, their future, what's already been achieved, or what's currently on their mind? What's currently on their mind? So we're going to go ahead and get a new page. What's today? June the 1st. 8 days to my big 52. Okay, so June the 1st. The jump off card is number 1 main male, which is a karmic masculine from your past life. Okay, and then we're going to be from there. From there, we're going to be talking about what's on his mind. All right, and I can tell you, we're going to go ahead and find that right now. Main male, on his mind, we have false person, thinking of an enemy, a rival, a cunning, dangerous person, mind manipulation. Okay, we already see here evil eye, mind manipulation. We see him being on in a reverse journey, meaning like they're going against the divine path of righteousness, and they're in their south node. Okay, we see that. We see that right there. So false person is them being a very cunning, dangerous person. They're your rival, and they're trying to do some mental manipulation. Okay, it says pleasant letter. Okay, they want better communication, and they are thinking of a message or how to correspond back to you, and it's already over there. Texting storm. So we got that here. That's that pleasant letter. Thank you, Spirit. So we got that there. Okay, I'm only going to write down the summary. I'm not writing down everything. So basically, 7, thinking of how to communicate with you. So that's what we writing down. I guess I can go ahead and do it now. My stomach hurts. How about that? We'll go ahead and do that. Then I'll end, because I feel like Spirit is guiding me. He thinking of what to say to you. Divine Feminine. He thinking of what to say to you. And we know that with the texting storm card. Okay? Panic, over attachment, abandonment alarm. So every time you don't text this man, he don't get your attention. He just see you on your channel if you're on social media. He just see you, talking about, this and that and the other. And definitely you done showed him that you growing and blowing up in the spirit. And he's seeing it. He's seeing it. So when you don't start that texting storm with him, he starts having feelings of abandonment. So we're going to put that right there. Feelings of abandonment. Okay? When you stop the texting storm, he begins to feel feelings of abandonment. Don't want to lose the light. You see? Hold on, where it came from. Where it was. Hold on. Yeah, rejection. Okay. Feelings of abandonment. Feelings of rejection. What else under here? Don't like to feel dismissed. But yet can treat you like, you know, you ain't nothing, right? Motherfucker, please. Okay. Feelings of shame and unworthiness. That's what he wants you to feel when he does the discarding thing, as the narcissistic motherfuckers normally do. Okay, so we got that there. All this came up under pleasant letter. So we've gotten that divine. Put that to the side. Okay, let's go and get this shit done. Okay, what else we got here? 8 false person is yeah, he karmic. And we'll put that right here with the 8 false person. Okay. Okay, we are deciphered that as false person. Okay, with the karmic energy here. And then operating the North Node and Evil Eye and all that shit. Okay, so we got that. What else is here? Okay, Divine Feminine, you still the star seed. You still shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Huh. Yeah. You ain't gonna have to be singing "Shot Through the Heart" and "They to Blame." They give love a bad name. You ain't gotta sing that shit no more. Just just get yourself in alignment for your abundance and your healing, baby. It's already there. Okay, it's already there. Keep that in mind. The next thing we have here is gift. Thinking of a gift, a pleasant visit. Wants to visit you. Wants to come to your house. Remember house that came out before? Thoughts of coming to your house. Mm-hmm. And that was gift. I need my damn highlighter, child, because I can't see shit. Oh my God. So that's the gift right there. Pleasant letter right there. False person right there. That's the only ones we need to divine, baby. Mm-hmm. You know, to get a gist. What's going on? So we got that. We got that divine right there, right? We can put that to the side. Okay, then we got 26. Let's look at the long road. Thinking of a distant destination. The querent plans things in advance. So the person that he's being manipulative. It said that already. So we can put this with the false person. Or we can actually put this with the 35. So actually it's called pathway. Okay. So thinking of how to come close to you. Okay. That's what they're saying right there, baby. That go right there. Then we got 26, big luck. Okay, so wow. This is crazy. As he contemplate stealing your destiny, he daydreams of the many doors of financial opportunities. Okay, so this person is watching what you already doing the work to receive and thinking of stealing. Remember he's a karmic masculine. We talking about this main male. And he shows up, and this used to always irritate me when I first started dealing with the Kipper. He shows up as like I'm the only one. Okay? He can't be trusted. So he already showed up as a false person. Okay, wearing a mask, all trickery, all kind of bullshit that tricks the spirit that came up the other day. And he's on a reverse journey. So if you are on the right path, divine feminine, why would you not think he wants to hijack your starship? Okay? Want to hijack your starship. But you are somebody that's directly connected with source. Okay? You know what I'm talking about? The Most High has given you the vision to see your Ace of Pentacles is directly tied to your Ace of Cups. It's not something that you're going to get without both of them being... It's a duo deal. Right? The more you keep speaking on these truths and unearthing all conniving behaviors and shit around you fearlessly, because you know you are protected, this person is trying to manifest your love, your light, your everything right back. Basically, he really don't want you. He want he want the manifestations of you. He don't want you. He wants what your energy can give. This masculine is also tormented within his sexuality. He's a trisexual. So the fact that you have even called that out about him, it's bothering him. And this man is somebody from your past life. He is that Five of Cups energy. Okay, so we got 28 and we got occupation. Let's see what that's saying. 34. My stomach hurts. Oh my God. 34. Preoccupied by their work. The man job involves a lot of his logic and intelligence. So I feel like this masculine has always said he can't be there for you. He's at work. I'm at work. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm at work. That's all I be doing, just being at work. I'm at work all the time. You know it's a bitch ass lie because he always busted in post. So where the fuck do the money come in at? I thought you was a master. I thought you was a master manifester. Where is the money? Okay, boom. He wants your money. You are the money. Divine Feminine, you are the money. 28 expectation. Thinking about a middle-aged woman. Thinking about the future with the middle-aged woman. We writing this one down. So you see what his focus is on. So his job, we'll put that with 34 occupation. His job is to stalk you . 24/7. His job is to stalk your love and energy 24/7, Divine Feminine. There it is. There got Divine, just like that. Alright, so we trying to get to where we talking about your Divine Masculine. You see that? You see where we going? Okay, that's what we doing. We trying to get to where we can talk about your Divine Masculine. And not this bitch ass fucktoy right here. That's what we trying to do, okay? That's what we trying to do. So let's go ahead and put all this up. And now we got our homework set for us. Probably tomorrow, child. My stomach hurt. Oh my God. I hate when that happens. It's just crampy. I don't know if it's menstrual or what. It might be. These cycles be so irregular. Okay, you see what I'm saying, Divine Feminine? You ain't saying about that shit. If you a middle-aged, older woman or whatever, you ain't got no motherfucking time to be worried about no damn silly food. You don't got time for that. You don't got time. You ain't finna make no goddamn time. You don't care. You should not have to be forced to prove that you don't give a damn about nothing that person got going on, or they trying to do, or what they trying to, you don't care. Like, what? When you try to give half a little piece of give a damn about that they get their life together, they got potential. Everybody got a potential to see the truth. Okay? Everybody got potential to see the truth. If you can't force a motherfucker to see, feel, or receive the truth. You can't force them to feel it. You can't force them to see it. And you can't force them to receive it. Okay? So, as long as you continue to work on self. Okay? Diamond, diamond, diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. So, we want to see if there's anything that could possibly be going on. So I guess I will pull the 3 tarot in the front of you guys for this particular live, and then whenever it's time to come on tomorrow, I don't really get that much of a break before some more bullshit that I gotta talk about. Like, it's annoying as fuck. Okay, what else? Okay, how about we put the Akashic on top of there, and then we put this right here with this right there. And then there, and then here. So if I don't feel no reason to pull no more Kipper right now. So we're going to pull these and then I'm going to go. See how I divine that real quick with the Kipper book? Because I don't ever be want to just be in a speculatory energy of who this could be. Because I already be knowing who it be. But I be just wanting all kinds of confirmations. I like tons of confirmation. So that's why I say I can chin check your ass professionally. I don't got no kind of time. I'm over here with dealing with health issues and shit. I don't give a damn. It's been too late to apologize. It was too late 2 years ago. For real though. So let's go ahead and get our 3-piece $2.99. Ooh, my stomach is so fucking for real hurting. And then it'll stop hurting like late in the wee hours of the 2-3 more hours from now. Then I'm gonna be feeling like, oh my god, I'm starving. Like, this shit is weird. So weird. Like, what's happening? Is this something in the fucking air they're doing? Making people's stomachs sick? Like, what the fuck going on? Alright, so this is my little pad. So I know I'm gonna need another one soon because I've been writing my ass off. I've been writing my ass off. Alright, let's get this 3-piece $2.99 so I can have a jump off. I can't wait to get my another. Let's go ahead and put it right here. I love it so much. It is so nice, y'all. Look. I love it. I'm going to get me another one. I sure am. And all them nice pendants I bought, I had to take them off, child, because they rubbing on my damn neck. They too heavy. I can't wear that shit. It's too heavy. Oh, well. And so it don't matter. Ooh, I talked about the Hierophant. I talked about that Hierophant, which is the Taurus. 2 of Pentacles, which is the Jupiter Capricorn. We have Jupiter here already. So 5 and 2, that's 752. I'll be 52. Give me one more, Spirit, please, and thank you. That wanted to come out. Ooh, child. I'm about to have an easier life. Ooh, child, yes I am. Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter Capricorn. My moon is in Capricorn. Venus Taurus. Sun, child. This feels like some astrological placements right there. Let me get another 3-piece right quick. I feel like I need a 6-piece with an extra roll. I need a 6-piece with some give me a dozen yeast rolls and some family fry. And my daughter will take some fried gives us, you want, what else you want?
It's a little things like
So justice came out horizontal. Y'all know that means it's in flux. That means it's in flux. It's in a stuck status. So that's what we've been feeling. That's what we talked about it. Roll the tape back, divine feminine. We talked about it, like, you know what I'm saying? But you see what crowned the spread. Y'all know I do mine in a 3-piece. I call it the $2.99 because my summary is the only thing that counts. Uh-oh. You know how when it turns like that and y'all can see the phone, I flip it just like that. So whichever way it is, that's the way it's going to be. Wow. This fuck face don't want that justice for the divine feminine. And it came afterwards, so I do it like this. Don't want the justice for the divine feminine. Wow. So technically, the way you would read it right off the top of the bat is justice for the divine feminine is on hold. I'm here, spirits say it's in limbo right now. And that's what we do here to figure out why. So that jumped right on top of the divine feminine. And good. Look. Insecurity, created block, lack of progress. That's what it says on the bottom of this card. To start. Baby. This is what I love about the how the tarot can take you into a deeper understanding of life cycles. That's why the way that this stuff is being done on this platform, that's some bullshit. This is some real magic, baby. And you sit up here playing around with it when you could be healing yourself and healing others with it. Because as you show up to be a spokesperson for the collective, you are part of that collective consciousness. So all of me telling all these little karmic stories and shit, this is why majority of them do just use nothing but oracle cards. You know, nothing but oracle cards, like, you know, the ones that talking about he cheating and then, oh, she pregnant and STI, and that's why they only use that only. Because you can't play with the power of the tarot. I promise you this. I've said this years back. That all that playing around is about to be eradicated. Mark my word. Mark it. Okay? Because it was never meant for you to be consistently telling stories of karmic lessons of self-love with the never-ending cycle of, like, as the tarot bullshit turns, and you never is like going to show people that, no, it's true power in the light force. This is the powers of the air right here. This is mind. This is sword energy. So to be wielding swords around and having people like, oh my God, he sure did, he cheated. That's why I found out this and I found out that. Soon as YouTube start saturating my feed with all that shit, it be pissing me off. And y'all able to detect it when I start talking like I'm talking right now. I get sick of seeing that shit. Like, where's the folks that's on that real shit? So who's a perfect example? I'm going to give you guys a perfect example of why I say tarot is not to be played with and is not to be used in a way for you to just get clicks and views, and it's never to be played like that. If you're telling a story based on what the cards are illuminating for you with the spin to show truth, then okay, that's still a slippery slide. Because you're doing it to come up with the imaginative stories. The stories that the imagination can conjure. Right? And it keeps you on a loop. I promise you. As soon as I saw them try to do my Karmic Justice Tarot channel, I shut that shit right on down and I started talking about the Belline oracles. I shut that shit right on down. Like, nope. I do enough of that on my personal channel. Talking about my personal. And nope. So that's why I turned that channel in. Still Elizabeth Teaches. Because what you see me doing here is what I strictly want to be doing over there. Whether it get clicks and views or blow up, I really don't give a fuck. Because I already see what's being done to me behind the social media streets. the curtains. Okay, I see what's going on behind the curtain. Anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and study this in its totality. So I'm gonna need a fresh folder, and we're gonna get into it. Okay, so the fact that you showing a look, if you put the cards down like this, right? That came like that, right? So you can read it like Hierophant, Justice, in the horizontal. Okay? Two of Pentacles with a reverse Empress. And Wheel of Fortune with the star. Either way it go, it's still going to give you a culmination of core messages that you can apply to your personal life, and the way you articulate this on camera, other people can see how they resonate with the graduation of the knowing that I too can conquer this shit. Right? You can read it like that. Hierophant upright, Two of Pentacles upright, Wheel of Fortune upright. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to lay it out for you. But I'm being shown for a spirit to go Hierophant down. Spirit is showing me go boom, 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 boom. That's what Spirit is showing me. So with that, I'm going to write that down. Do I got another folder? Because we'll keep on. This one getting thin. I start feeling some way when my shit get real thin. Because it feels like I'm going to run out when I need paper. Like, where's paper? Get the paper. So we're going to write the Hierophant. Upright. And Justice in the horizontal. And Two of Pentacles. See how it illuminated to me? I want you to read it or divine it, because I can clearly read it and say, oh, okay, so I'm still juggling, trying to deal with worldly shit. That's what this is showing me up here. And then I instantly get bored, like, okay. And your point is, So Spirit said, no, I want you to see this go with that, then that go there. See? So you see how they changed my three-piece? They gave me the Hierophant and upright. They gave me the Justice in the horizontal and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. That's what they just gave me. As they'll switch it up for you like that. And Two of Pentacles in the upright. That's the first three-piece, $2.99. And then we got the third one. We got, come on down here. We got the Empress in reverse. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune. Upright. Ow. Right? And then we got the Star upright. Now when you hear me say, reorder your cards. Reposition them. So now this goes here. Right, ain't that what I said? Like that. And then Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Star. See my point? That's the reordering of the cards. So the goal is, for me, the reason I say I'm not a tarot reader in the traditional sense of what y'all see here is because I'm willing to do the work to see it on all angles. I'm willing to do the work. And I'm always aiming to do the work to see it on all angles to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because this is personal as well as articulated for the public, I care about how you perceive the power of the tarot. I care about that. I respect it. You see? Because when it started illuminating things for my own personal life, I was like, oh my God, every time the cards come out, it's talking about me. So if I could be trying to peer into his life, let me see what he's doing. Let me see what he's doing. It's going to tell me about me. That's what I'm telling you about. You can't manipulate tarot. You can tell your mind that this card is strictly telling you what you told your mind it meant. Honestly speaking, I don't even like to see the Hierophant come out because for me, immediately makes me feel of government control. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of government control. Some type of a stronghold on you. The IRS, government, I don't give a fuck, taxes, whatever. That's what I see when I see that card. So for me to not get overzealous and reading it in the wrong direction, or divining it. So this is different. That's why I'm not a tarot reader. I do the divination of it. Okay? What is divination? Let's look it up. Y'all know how I look up words? I do not say divine divination. No, I put spiritual meaning of divination. That's how I write it down. I mean, that's how I look it up. I type in spiritual. Keep in mind, I am going to still put that Cards of Destiny book back over there. So if they move it again, it's like they don't want y'all to have no fucking knowledge. That's what that's telling me. They don't want anyone to ever find my channel and then be like, wait, what's this book? What's this book? Spiritual meaning of divination. Okay? So that's why I changed the other channel and still Elizabeth teaches. Okay? Boom. Spiritual divination is the practice of seeking hidden knowledge. Here you go. Something that's been hiding or hidden, but there's a progression of events. Okay? Seeking hidden knowledge, that's what occult means. It means it's hidden. It's not for the lame person. Remember I told you the difference between being lame and crucified. It's not chosen. There's no such thing as a chosen one. If Jesus was chosen, why was he crucified? If Jesus was chosen, why was he crucified? So no. I'd rather be labeled as what I have always been looked at by the powers that want to be, a slave. Right? Call me what you see me as. Be upfront with the shit. So the divination part is you got the power to see the light of the dark. Okay? So the practice of seeking hidden knowledge, guidance, remember I told you God is guidance, or insight into the future through supernatural or occult, which means hidden methods. You understand? Rather than relying on logic. So when I be saying, okay, hold on, I don't want to, be overzealous and like seeing what I want to see. Okay, Spirit, what did you tell me? What was you saying? I don't like seeing this card come out. If my Venus is in Taurus and my sun in Vedic astrology is in Taurus, every time I used to see this card come out, I would always feel some kind of negative pull from it. A negative force field would like jump off the card like, what does this mean? What does this Hierophant mean? I would always get irritated. And when I started studying the Hierophant, I went into deeper what's called gnosis, right? Let's look it up. What's the spiritual meaning of gnosis? What's the spiritual meaning of gnosis? GNOSSOSSIS. Spiritual meaning of gnosis. In spirituality, gnosis is a Greek word simply meaning knowledge or awareness. However, rather than it being intellectual or factual knowledge, it refers to direct, experiential, and intuitive insight into the divine. So when you hear me say, let me look into the gnosis of it. I put these words in here so you can see my hands going over here, but I already know what the fuck it means. I'm just saying. Because the energy that's around me is an energy to try to refute. So when I start blocking every motherfucking body out, now they just come through and they watch, they look, and they not saying nothing. That's what I've been noticing. I'm not playing. You better watch and not say shit. As soon as you say something, you being blocked. I don't give a fuck. I'll block the whole goddamn audience out. I'm not gonna cut off the comments ain't cut off. I love it when they talk. Don't talk. Ashley has fully employed herself at her position now. Okay? So gnosis is the profound inward realization of spiritual truth that comes from personal participation with the sacred. Do you understand that? It's personal. It's personal. If there's no way that I could have just started a channel, and I did that. That's what y'all don't know because they make it where I'm like a nobody. Okay, that's cool. That was gonna be part of the crucifixion, the cross that I carry. Like I said, I already started a channel. It's called Moss to a Flame. That art channel used to be it wasn't tarot because I never wanted to name nothing tarot. But when they gave me the name Karmic Justice Tarot 369 because I was like, I don't want to call my channel nothing about tarot. See what I'm talking about? I be trying to show y'all what be going on behind the scenes. So that's what this is. So when they tell you, they meaning your spiritual team, unseen forces that help you keep things in a certain sense of order, I call them the team. Unseen forces. Okay? They say reorder the cards. So I did. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pick them up because I be needing my table for other things. And I do it like that. Hierophant upright, horizontal, what is that? Justice horizontal, Two of Pentacles upright, Empress reverse, Wheel of Fortune upright, Star upright. And then I usually put a clip on it and set it off to the side. So that's it. That's all. I'll be back tomorrow, whatever time. I don't know. Peace.